Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being with me, charming family and viewers. I wanted to continue the financial stability series. We're pushing through. Again, thank you for joining me. In this segment, we are going to talk about money management. And so if you're ever going to do or make steps towards financial stability, you definitely have to manage your money or manage your finances. So let's get into it. So I did make like a little chart here. So for those of us who are trying to, strive towards financial stability, as I mentioned, you want to be able to. I touched on this a little bit in one of my videos, but you want to be able to manage, like really manage your money. And a way to manage your money is budgeting, right? So you have to budget. I did make a little chart with notes. So budgeting, what does budgeting mean? You want to have like, some people might do this using Excel, Word. So in Excel, it's already kind of more cleaner. For Word, you could make like a chart with different row and column as it relates to your income and your expenses for the month or the week. You want to have that breakdown, right? So for me, even if I have like something on a computer, it is good to have like something physical because I remember college days too. If it gets lost, or you could back it up, of course, but I like to be hands on with things. So you could have, it doesn't have to be any fancy book. You could use a notebook and just create columns and rows and put like budget in. So you want to have like your income, like how much you make per year, how much you make per week, or if you get paid every 2 weeks, you want to have that section. So if you get paid every 2 weeks, in terms of your income, for some of us, it might not be one income. So it might be income from employment, it might be income from a side hustle, like that's income. It might be gifts that you get from someone, like $100, $200. Yeah, that's like money. What are you gonna do with that money? So you want to put that under income. And so you could have a column for expenses, as I said. So this really is money management. Money management is seeing, when you get paid, where does your money go? Where does the bulk of it go? Where does, you have a more visual of where your money is going, and then you could see, like, can I cut back on how much I'm spending on this or that, or can I save, can I save this aspect instead of spending my money on this? So for expenses, It might be rent, light, gas, mortgage, telephone bill, transportation, like if you have to pay back loans like monthly. So you want to set that up. It doesn't have to be in order as long as you understand and you're able to track your money. So you want to be able to. So for me, I like, things to be in order where I'm able to see things. So if you have, for instance, if you have expenses weekly, you put the weekly expenses together. If you have some expense, like the weekly expenses would be like, for me, I take the train. Um, if you take the train, that's like a daily payment. So it could go on the weekly, and then you check up how much that would be like back and forth for the week. Another weekly expense would be if you buy lunch, or that's when I said what can you cut back on. That's something I cut back on at times. So sometimes I might bring a meal to work, and sometimes I'll buy. It depends. So you want to be able to have like a budget and what you're able to afford or cut back on. So budget like miscellaneous, like if you're gonna treat yourself like a day out of the week, it depends on you. So as I said, things like if you have rent, mortgage, light, gas, um, student loans, or any type of loan, those are most likely monthly. So you group those together and see how much those would be. And for instance, if you get paid every 2 weeks, like how much out of that money are you paying to these expenses? Do you use the bulk of like your first payment to take care of it, or do you use the last bulk of the payment for the month? So it really comes down to you. But having this money management or a money management chart or something to record these things makes it very accessible and visible. And so having this, you're able, when you have this for past months moving forward, you could go forward and see how much changes or how much progress you have made. So even on the same budgeting, you want to have like savings, like how much savings. So how much are you saving to your emergency fund? For expenses, some of us might have childcare expenses. Sorry, your expenses based on your life, but savings towards emergency fund, saving towards vacation, savings towards you're trying to buy land, savings towards a phone, like anything, savings towards retirement. So it's good to see where your money is actually going. And so basically, that's what money management is. And some people might say, like, I'm not doing all that. But when you take the time to keep track of that money, it makes a huge difference. A lot of people will just, maybe use their, so example, if you have a bank and you're using things, some people don't even check back to see, okay, I use this money, like, not saying the bank is doing something shady. But what if, you don't balance or even look back at your statements? You never know. You want to be able to keep track of your money. And I know this for a lot of successful people. They do money management and they do budget and see where their money is going. So that's all I wanted to share. There are a lot of free resources, even on Canva, when it comes to, if you don't want to do like a notebook, there are a lot of free resources on Canva that, in terms of budgeting, like free budgeting printables, and those things are templates that you could set to how you want. So I hope you enjoy this series and get on this financial freedom, get in the mindset of managing your money. Thanks so much for your time, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.